everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new subscribers. My pleasure to have you here. I enjoy having you, and I hope you bring a friend with you next time. I am wanting to just briefly just give my thoughts about potentially um, Donald Trump pardoning Derek Chauvin. Of course, he is the man that killed George Floyd 5 years ago, and he was a police officer that had his knee on George Floyd's neck so long that he ended up dying. Um, it's bothersome to me. It's bothersome to I'm sure many of us, but I'm of the mindset that I'm for truth, no matter who tells it, and I'm for justice, no matter who pursues it. And that is a quote from Malcolm X, whom I did an entire um, week series on just celebrating his birthday just a week or two ago. I'm saying that to say this. When there are such reversals, it reignites the pain. The same thing happened with DEI. To many of us, especially those who were embedded in it and who really worked fervently for the acquisition of it, the smaller print of it that most people don't even realize how potent it was. And now I'm not juxtaposing that with uh, Derek Chauvin at all. I'm just using examples of critical mass, important things that moves the needle forward progress. When those things are reversed, it reignites the pain by which you did so much laborious work to make some sense of progress. It's disturbing to particularly not just the culture. It's disturbing to the culture and observation because the culture goes, just here we go again. But it's disturbing to that family. Imagine the family. Because what happens is that says, hey, you could be depressed even deeper now. You could be hurt even harder now, although you didn't think it was possible. Who are we to be so insensitive to the pain of someone else, by which they have a pain that you and I will never understand? Because here's the thing about such loss. You don't know the type of relationship, finished, unfinished, in progress, about to happen, that was occurring in this man's life, George Floyd, I'm referring to, that was never fulfilled. I recall some years ago reading a story, and I can't even remember, God bless the person by name who had passed, but they were engaged to be married. So here you are in the height of your bliss, and you're planning a life with this person, and the person gets killed. So this is like it's a non get overable type of thing. Now, some people say, oh, you don't know. Yes, certain trauma is non get overable. You learn to live differently. And you should be grateful that your trauma is nothing more than, you know, your plane was late. Some of you. And you're traumatized because your plane was late. I'm reaching out to a fellow YouTuber. I might send him this. Oh, he is a woke white boy. I love saying it like that. The color doesn't matter, but since color is the theme, let's say the color. But he is woke. And I'm going to reach out to him because he had a guest on his show who talked about how traumatized she was because her kid wasn't able to make, her kid didn't make a team, and how that shattered his dreams and stuff. Well, think about so many of the black children who can't even make it to a college although they made the grade, who can't seem to get their dreams fulfilled although the doors were open and then someone deliberately shut them. Deion Sanders' son is an example of that. This passive aggressive, heated hatred, deep seated soul sorrow that you carry in order to even think a thing. This is a sickness. Mm-hmm. This is sickness. Because I've never seen any other, actually, I should research that. Let me write that down. I gotta write it down. To write it down, I put my phone is charging. To write that down. Hmm. I don't think I've ever seen. They've always been white people that's doing it. I've never seen the deeds, but there it is. I've never seen the deeds as prevalent by which white people themselves do the colonizer type of mindset done by anybody else but them. Ain't nobody else doing that. Everybody else is trying to live their life and enjoy it. You're possessed with the hatred. When I think about the colonizer mindset and the degrees and the depth by which they feverishly wait and work and wait in their working ways to prevent, stop, block, harness progress, particularly of Black people. I think, now this is me. I know it's a horrible thought, but it's the only way I could make some sense of it. I think inside their heads are a million bumblebees just attacking them. Now that sounds horrible, but nobody else is doing that. The sickness is in the mind. You need an exterminator in your mind. Mm-hmm. Now I know that sounds. Oh, how could I even think of the sickness? The sickness is in the soul. Sickness is in the soul. To even think that. Wow. You know, the sickness is in the soul. I used to think you can educate it out, but the sickness is in the soul. You could example it out. You could hopefully pray it out. None of that has ever happened because the sickness is in the soul. There is a scene in the movie Bruce Almighty where, boy, does he get a wake up call. And it's funny and lighthearted, but the reality is he gets this wake up call as to what's really important. And it was none of the things he thought. But this one scene that I recall. He's going down an alleyway and he sees the men who attacked him before. And he goes to confront them because now he's got the power to do it. And they go, "Oh, you want some more of us?" And he goes, "Yeah, come on." And as they run from him, he blows out, I think they were either some lesions or some type of bugs that he blows out to chase them. And they all scatter all over him. They attack them. This is the visual that I have for myself in trying to understand the colonizer mindset. That is you. You were the bully, just like in Bruce Almighty. He wasn't doing anything to be attacked by you. So, Black people, particularly Black men, we love our Black men. What are you saying to try and make them? We love them. But I feel that your whole life to be using such energy, your entire life, generation after generation, and even now, still today, You're surrounded by all of those types of bugs. They've invaded your heart, your mind, your brain, and most importantly, your soul. It's a sickness. I can't even understand it. My goal at this point is just speak the truth about it. Ain't trying to heal you, ain't trying to pray for you. Someone else can do that. And all you good Christians say, oh, Sheri, come on, don't give up on prayer. Never said I gave up on prayer. I'm telling you my approach now. I ain't trying to do anything else but speak the truth about it. And the truth of the matter, it was never Black people. Everything you describe, everything you exampled has always been you. It was never us. And now we're all seeing that. You're intimidated, jealous, and you expect us to live a carefulized life when we have lived a good life despite your many efforts. So I don't tell you to give up or give in, but I do suggest you let go and get some help. Seriously. Now, a true colonizer ain't even going to hear any of that because the bugs are spiraling. The brain is already attacked. The best we can do is the new generation, the woke generation, the ones who can dance like us but don't have our soul, the ones that can hang with us and get some coolness. They at least can say, hey grandpa, why do you think like that? Or hey dad, we don't think like that. We like Black people. We have no reason not to. And you know what? Neither do you. So get over it. Seriously. Seriously, life is to be enjoyed in wellness, not the sickness you have. And I'm sorry you carry it. If you've gotten this far, please click like, please click subscribe. Bring a pen with you next time. And I love you. Lord Jesus, help us.